Good evening, ladies and gents. It's Morbin Time, and on this week's episode of Zero's podcast, we're going to be talking about Johnny Depp winning against Amber Heard in their defamation trial, some juicy news bits that came out of Star Wars Celebration, and going full spoilers for Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1 through 3. So sit back, relax, share with your friends, and enjoy the show. How's it going, you beautiful bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes? I am Josh. With me tonight, we have Raj and the man doing the jazz hands, JC Vibrant.
Beep, 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 beep.
What the fuck is up with you, Raj?
The fact that you had to start off the episode by saying the following, it's Morbin Time.
I don't make the rules up. I just go with the trends. I go where the memes take me.
Trends! Trends is where we have Sony's current predicament right now.
Sir, do you have a problem with Morbin Time?
No, I don't
It's
really have a
Morbin
problem with Morbin Time, but here's my problem with Sony, how fucking stupid they are.
Oh yeah, we all know that. We all know
No,
that.
absolutely.
I mean, it's a shame because, for a decent amount of time, they've made some progress. Ghostbusters Afterlife was actually fucking good. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Do I need to say any more about that? Come on, no, I don't. Of course not. But
Yeah, no.
but this just the fact that the dumbass Morbin Time joke initially died out the minute they re-released the damn thing, and yet it's still bombed.
The fact that Sony thought it was a good idea to play on the memes when they didn't make enough money the first time around baffles
It was
me.
like someone did the mathematics and said it was basically 85 a theater or whatever. Which really means if you include IMAX tickets or whatever, that's maybe a good 3 to 5 people that saw it.
And what makes it even worse for Sony is that they chose to re-release this fucker around Top Gun Maverick, which you should see, by the way, and Jurassic World Dominion.
Don't forget Bob Burgers, the movie.
I knew about Bob's Burgers. I knew about Bob's Burgers movies, but the Jurassic Park, I didn't think that was out yet. I kept seeing promos for it. I didn't see when it was coming. I mean, that's a lie. I kind of saw where it was coming out, but I didn't really pay attention. But then again, I'm not gonna say I don't like Jurassic Park, but I'm just not that into it. I mean, the first two Jurassic World sequels, I mean, I thought they were okay. I really thought they were okay. I thought it was adventurous, but I was like, I don't see how they can go where they are from the second one, where it's just it's like a Planet of the Apes style, oh shit, dinosaurs are taking over the world. What's gonna happen? Are they gonna start talking now?
Oh god, I hope not.
Dinosaurs with guns. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god.
Or it could be a prequel to Land Before Time. I don't know.
No. Check it out. Ready?
Don't
check it out.
That trauma again.
Ready? Jurassic World is a prequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, the movie.
Oh yes.
That's a cinematic universe.
Let's go. Be like, hey, how do we fight these dinosaurs? We make robot dinosaurs.
Oh
that's how the turkey rolls.
Perfection.
I'm just saying. Take notes. Just take notes. It could happen.
But I do think wasn't this whole Morbin Time a meme spun off of or started with that one dude on Twitch who ran the movie 24/7 for a good chunk of time before Twitch took it down?
I honestly don't know the origins of Morbin Time. I just know that people were just trolling and saying, "Oh, Morbius made like $1 trillion, like the first ever movie to make $1 trillion over like its first weekend." It's like, we got it. Like, you're being an ass. We know the movie's horrible, but it's like Sony is not that smart. They really aren't. But I mean, the origins of Morbin Time, I really don't know, other than just like it just started popping up. And I'm like, oh, it's actually pretty, cheesy but hilarious. But I'll run with it. I'll allow it.
I've literally seen the movie like 4 or 5 times now on TikTok. Just now you've seen the movie. Fuck!
How
I'm gonna say
avoid this fucker is beyond.
You have persistence in not watching this.
Yeah, because I actually know a bad movie, but I see it.
Yeah, no, as soon as I heard the reviews and everything, and I pretty much just spoiled myself. It's like, oh, hey, we're going to go ahead. Like, Sony's like this with Morbius. Hey, let's go ahead and add some teasers of Spider-Man in it and add some, like, teasers of how this is going to connect to the MCU. It doesn't, other than the post-credit scene, which is a shoehorn of bad writing. And it's literally
hilariously bad writing.
And I'm pretty sure it's under Kevin Feige's radar, which is like, hey, don't do that shit. Because you're already messed up right now. You already messed up already. So it's like,
Kevin Feige had no say in that.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. It's pretty much Pascal and Avi Arad, whoever decided to be like, hey, let's go ahead and add this. We're basically in the MCU. Let's go ahead and do this. We have Michael Keaton's Vulture. Let's just go ahead and do this. How about no? Where was the image of Spider-Man on that brick wall? Oh, that's right. It was taken off. There was no mention of any Spider-Man. There was no mention, like, there's no Spider-Man at all. There's no existent other than just like, hey, Spider-Man has gone global on the Daily Bugle, which can only mean a couple of things. One, he is missing during the time period of No Way Home, or he really has just gone global. Like, no, Spider-Man's a brand name now.
Yep. Also, joining us for this stream, one half of the Ravens flock, the man, the plan, the Juancho.
How's it going, gentlemen? How's it going? Actually, I'm a third. There's 3 of us. There's myself.
There's 3 of you. I've only seen 2. There's 3 of you guys.
There's 3 of us. You need to watch our show. You need to watch our channel more often, dude. There's 3 of us.
I got the perfect meme. I just killed 1 of the Ravens flock. What did I just say 2? There's 3 actually. This is a good thing. This means my machine works.
There's 3. There's 3 Jokers.
That was a good storyline. I really like that 3 Jokers book. But yeah, how's it going? You muted yourself. There you go.
Yeah. No, I muted myself on purpose. All right. Well, I'm doing all right. Like I said, there's 3 of us. The head of the Ravens flock, Jose Castapona. Myself, I'm the techie of the team, and the man with the unsilenceable mouth himself, Angel Mendez. So, like I said, there's 3 of us. I'm doing all right. We had to hold off on stuff. We went to MegaCon Orlando, and we came back with a nice, big, heaping helping of Omnipod.
Not bad.
Lovely.
Jose, just shut up.
So lovely.
Speaking of which,
son of a bitch.
How's it going, guys?
Told you,
Mr. Jose, the
Casabona
right here.
Yes, indeed. The Captain Rogers in Juan's metaphor. I prefer the comparison between. Have any of you guys watched Space Force on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's on my watch list. I have yet to get around to it.
Okay, I prefer this comparison. I am the General Naird, and Juan is Dr. Mallory.
Hey, that just means I get to be John Malkovich.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Malkovich.
Beautiful.
Malkovich.
Nice.
Yeah, Malkovich.
Malkovich.
But anyways, good to see you guys. I know it's been an extremely hot minute since me and Juan were on your show on Zeros to Heroes, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
And the same goes for me. I think it's been about like 4 or 5 weeks for me.
Yeah, it's all right, guys. No problem. Real life happens. Real life.
Time is a weird soup.
Especially
Real life
with
going
the gas
on.
prices going up and up.
Ugh. Yeah, no kidding.
Don't get me started with that. Like legitimately, I put $40 into my gas tank, and it filled it maybe halfway up.
Oh, get this! Someone shared a screenshot of one of the gas station prices in California. There's for regular per gallon, it's like $6 or $7
Ooh.
in California.
Okay, that's actually lower than what I was expecting for Cali prices because I thought they were going to jump up to $8.
Juan disagrees wholeheartedly. Juan, it looks like you're throwing a beam of light.
Faster than the speed of light, he's blinding, trying to reach.
And I activated the karaoke machine, guys. You can donate a quarter.
No, that was
For
a
just
napkin.
25
That was-
cents, maybe you can help the Juancho find his true voice. Call 1-800 The Voice.
So anyhow,
hell yeah! Hey, Simon Cowell, I'm gonna knock them tight black t-shirts and them tailored blue jeans right off you.
oh,
Bam.
goodness. Come on.
Anyways, so yeah, we just got done talking about Morbin Time, Morbius coming back to theaters for.
Oh,
I
my
still
God.
love the fact that
ourselves
Jared
last
Leto.
We morbed ourselves last night talking about it on the Ravens Flock.
I seriously love the fact that Jared Leto got his hands on the damn meme and just like straight up printed a fake script with the freaking title page that just says Morbius 2, it's Morbin Time. I fucking love that. And then he used
He knows
his
it's
10-letter
stupid. He
name.
knows the movie is bad, and he's just at this point going along with the joke because what else has he got to lose?
That is
I mean,
true.
honestly, I was really rooting for Jared Leto with this role because I wanted him to have a comic book redemption role, like how Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool, with how Ben Affleck had with Batman.
Chris Evans
I
with
wanted
Cap.
him. Yeah, I wanted him
Yeah,
to have a redemption. I really do, but the writing was.
No. Make no mistake. And this is something that we covered on our show last night. Jared Leto did well in his role. There was another actor that also did well in the role
Matt Smith.
for the movie as well. However, even with those two guys factoring in, like they weren't enough to save the movie.
No, not really.
You'd imagine, oh, hey, we have one of the most popular actors to play Doctor Who in this reboot of the franchise in 2005, and he's playing the villain. You like right off the top, on paper, it seems like a good idea. Like just they had him cast as freaking Skynet in that Terminator Salvation. Like, oh snap, Matt Smith is
You mean
getting
Terminator
a little more-
Genesis shit?
Yeah, that's the one. Jesus, I get them all fucking mixed up. Genesis.
Don't worry about it. I got you. I have a full.
Thank you.
Thankfully, I don't
Terminator
own Genesis.
Salvation.
I don't own Genesis shit, but I own the others. Not.
Terminator Salvation is the one with Christian Bale being Jarhead Batman as John Connor. Right now,
Yeah.
I got the two mixed up. That's my bad. Like
what he's having. That's what I thought. Justice for Terminators.
like on paper, like oh yeah, Matt Smith, prestigious British actor, right? Like formerly Doctor Who. Now he's playing a villain. He's playing Skynet. He's got himself the Jarhead buzz cut, and he's got himself a little more ripped. That and the fact that he can play scary and quirky at the same time, it seems on paper, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Execution,
Yeah. Now, however, despite the movie being the total shits, according to Angel Mendez, he did his due diligence while we were talking about it last night. Apparently, the movie made a lot more money back than it did putting into the budget. So, the best way we summed it up is the operation was a success, but the patient died.
yeah. The other analogy that would work is that one meme. Program failed successfully.
That too.
Yeah.
You know, I can actually segue this. I can actually segue this into the next topic. The Morbius movie was basically like Darth Vader's suit. it saves your life, but it puts you through hell.
Oh,
That's a good
God.
point.
I'm like, are we good to go spoilerific on it? By the way, are we good to because we're caught up? We're caught up with Obi-Wan.
We are caught up. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I was going to save it for the end of the show, but yeah. Hold on, let me pull.
Actually, we can save that. We can save that. We got more juicy bits.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I was gonna have the majority of the show be Star Wars Celebration and Obi-Wan. So I was trying to get Morbius and Johnny Depp out of the way.
Can I make a side request real quick?
Yeah. What's up?
The
We can't see that. There you go.
the PlayStation State of Play, real quick. Can we talk about that?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Can we talk about that real quick? Because like
Yeah,
someone,
I missed
I need to know when the release date for the PSVR 2 is, because oh my god, I need that thing. I need that thing so I can play Horizon Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil 8 Village, so I can finally respectfully touch the gracious booty that is Lady D and bitch slap some monsters around. And then there's like, what's that other one? There's some other VR title that I was interested in, but so we finally got a release date for Stray, a game I've been dying to like play for quite some time, and it comes out on my birthday month, like the week of I think my birthday. So hell yeah, I get to play as a freaking futuristic apocalyptic setting with the cat. So it's amazing. I can't wait for that.
That's actually pretty cool.
The concept of it on its face sounds freaking hysterical. I love it.
Dude, I'm gonna like I'm in the midst of getting everything set up for recording videos again and streaming videos or streaming games. So hopefully the setup's great. I actually have a good schedule. My availability has been approved, so that way weekends, let's go. I can actually like record and stream shit.
Nice.
So when July comes around, yeah,
it's nuts because we actually showed the trailer, like the announcement trailer for Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the moment,
And
my wife Kay Storm was watching over off on the side, so she wasn't on camera or anything. And I saw her eyes just light up, just like full on anime girl eyeballs, sparkly eyes. I'm like, shit! I have a year to get my hands on a PS5 now.
Oh yeah, she is very, very, very excited for this.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know now. It's actually easier. It's a little bit easier. I'm not saying it's like completely easy, like 100% easier, but it's a bit more easier to get your hands on a PS5 now than it was 2 years ago when it launched.
Especially with PayPal having their paid in full now.
Yeah. I mean, you can still try to get one directly from PlayStation Direct. That's how I got mine. I basically just signed up on their waiting list / qualification list. That basically, I assume this is the process, but they do a background check on your PlayStation account, whatever, to see how active you are, to see like if you are willing to like pay the money for the PS5, or if like you're actually gaming on it or streaming media, whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, hey, you qualify, you meet the qualifications, you meet the demographics. Here you go. Here's the link. Here's the date, and good luck. Which I got it.
If that's the case, I'm never gonna get a goddamn PS5. I can't touch my own profile. Half the time, I'm running like roughshod to make sure everyone else gets a chance to play. Meanwhile, I'm the thumb up my boo boo over here, making sure that the computers don't catch fire while we stream.
Hey!
Again, that's just my hypothesis.
Wancho,
I don't know if
calm
that's the
down.
actual.
Why don't you calm down, Wancho? There's always the option of going PC.
I mean, Marvel Spider-Man is on PC. You can actually play Marvel Spider-Man on PC now, which I'm looking forward to the freaking mods, because oh my god, there's gonna be good ones, bad ones, and then explicit ones.
That is fun. That sounds
okay.
really
If the blasted costume of Spider-Man and his spider briefs running around wasn't bad enough, the mod community is going to have a fucking field day.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Of course.
absolutely.
No, I'm
Cool.
looking forward to seeing the mod of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit in there.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Before-
dun.
Can I say something? I actually liked a little bit of the suit from the Amazing Spider-Man 1. I think it's the
I do too.
sneakers. The sneakers is what got me.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it's
the
overall, it's a unique design. It's obviously, something that a teenager with a limited budget would make.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I agree with the sneaker portion. Yeah, it's a little bit off-putting, but after a while, you kind of get used to it. It's kind of like,
It's realistic.
it's like, what's a good analogy? It's like enjoying a hot fudge sundae, but you're missing the cherry.
Yeah, that's a
the
good
cherry
comparison.
is the aesthetic. It's
That's the
like
way of
it's
putting it,
there. You
yeah.
miss it, but it's still going to be good overall.
Of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
obviously, there are Spidey fans who will probably want to get their hands on some Spidey sneakers. So, if they haven't already.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get my hands on some damn Sonic the Hedgehog sneakers from Adidas.
I'm going to wait
behind
2 years until they. Those are cool, but I'm going to wait 2 more years till they come out with Shadow the Hedgehog sneakers.
Oh god.
Those are still sneakers, you
God.
bald bastard.
No, they're not. Why don't you do your Google search, Juan?
Children,
Why don't you
please,
get
I will
off
turn
your
this
ass
car
and your
around.
throne and get a hobby? Like stamp collecting or something.
Juancho, be nice to your brother. I will turn this car around and we will not go to Schlitterbahn.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to go to
You would
Twitter.
not turn the road around to
I wanted to go to Waco Baco. But no, we got to do everything the bald fuck wants.
No, but
But
State of Play was honestly amazing. I was actually surprised to see Spider-Man come to PC, but I think it's been a long time coming because I don't know. I guess PC players can now shut the hell up about it.
I was pissed when they took it off of the PS Now thing for PC.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of game announcements from the PlayStation Showcase, is anybody psyched for Street Fighter 6?
I actually am. I saw the trailer and I am quite ecstatic about it. I actually fell off Street Fighter since PlayStation 2. So it's been
Yeah,
odd
that's
minute.
yeah,
I kind of
sounds
dabbled.
about right.
I mean, I kind of dabbled a little bit in Street Fighter 4 and 5 whenever it was like available at conventions because you know how they have like the video game side of it, and it's like, hey, come play some games here. Come. I was like, okay, cool. I'll play. What's the nearest one that's available? Oh, hey, look, Street Fighter. I'll play that. Cool. But honestly, seeing Street Fighter 6, it's like, yeah, I actually will want to play this. I will actually want to get my hands on this game and, play the ever-letting shit out of it. So
Yeah, it looks badass too. Like the graphics look amazing.
especially
Very
like
good.
if it looks like how I think it looks, open world story mode. I'm actually looking forward to that.
That would be.
Sorry about
that
that.
would be pretty interesting.
My
No,
phone glitch.
That's fine. Yeah, open story mode or somewhat open story mode world for Street Fighter would be really interesting.
It will. I'm primarily a Tekken guy when it comes to fighting games. That's my main gear when it comes to fighting. Like I play Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, but Tekken's my go-to. But I will give Street Fighter 6 a try whenever I get the chance to, because if I'm not mistaken, unless I've read it incorrectly, Street Fighter 6 is also available for the PS4, isn't it?
Yes, it's available for this current gen and post pre-gen.
Yay!
Yes, that's the right term, right?
I think so. Yeah. Unlike Gotham.
Last
Why?
gen,
Why
last
aren't you
gen,
getting with me?
next gen.
I'm letting you have all the fun with the yay over here. I'm simply nodding in serene and sageous agreement. Yes, I'm also excited for Street Fighter 6. The way that our buddy up here mentioned the last time playing Street Fighter was at cons, I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. I remember when we were doing our coverage of Holiday Matsuri, the video game hall was freaking littered, and it was insane, and people were clamoring to play on like the DDR machine and in Street Fighter stuff, and they had the console side with people actually crowded around with one PlayStation 4 hooked up with Street Fighter 5. So like,
Yeah.
How about that?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Um,
it really
I
does.
will say though, regarding Street Fighter 6, I'm gonna stay the hell away from the competitions. I know first fact that I've never fucked with the competition like Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, or even Smash Bros. For God's sakes, I know for a fact I'm not gonna try to screw with that again, because the minute I do, I'm be like, "What are you doing here? You don't even know your combos. What the get out of here! Get out of here!"
Yeah,
that's totally-
no. The gaming community, whichever form it takes, whichever game it is, can be it can be like that. It's
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're a pack of infantile psychopaths who reward themselves for being able to press buttons good. I should know. I'm one of them.
So true, so true.
I think the last thing I have to say about Street Fighter is Chun-Li's design. Finally, she doesn't look like, she actually looks like a respectable Chun-Li. Like this woman with the design for Street Fighter 6. Magnificent. Not to say that the other ones from past Street Fighters aren't good. I'm just like, I want to see Chun-Li in a more like traditional style. Like how she looked like in the original games and on the 8-bit ones, whatever. But how she looks now,
More
especially
like
with 16-bit, yeah, 16-bit, yeah. But seeing her look back to her like traditional design, actual like leggings instead of like actual like skin out there. Like I like, again, I like me some good skin. I'm not disrespecting anyone who's a fan of like well, the more yeah, the more racy looking Chun-Li's, but it's like it looks so beautiful to look at. I'm just gonna say
like,
that it's just
here it's like, okay,
looks beautiful.
Here it's like one of those things. It's like the Bayonetta principle. Less is more. You don't have to show like a bunch of skin all the time to be sexy. Bayonetta owns her sexuality and her sexiness. With Chun-Li, she's already sexy. What we're doing here is we're like she's commanding respect of her martial arts prowess, and she just happens to have massive thighs of epic beauty that you wish to crash between legs like spatter wig.
Honestly, I want her to be my spotter. My squat spotter. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's who I would want for a spotter.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so
I believe now.
Okay, before we go any further, and before we get into the next topic, I do want to mention something that I forgot to bring up at the very beginning of the show. July 10th is the 15th anniversary of the 2007 live-action Transformers movie. It is being re-released into theaters, and that Sunday we're going to be having a Transformers podcast.
Before
Da,
time.
da, 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 da.
I don't have a cue, but I have this.
It looks like Cybertron. It looks a bit like Cybertron.
Left of it.
Damn it, where the hell is Angel at? And his sound equipment when we need it. He can make a good Cybertronian voice.
Wrong universe there, bud.
But yeah, that's just what I want. I just wanted to let people know that the very first live-action Transformers movie is going to be re-released into theaters July 10th. So we'll be doing an anniversary podcast for that. All Transformers. So
This is news to me. Holy crap!
Fathom events, my boy.
Nice.
Yeah,
That is very good.
Wait, you said how long this movie came out?
15 years ago.
I cannot fathom. I'm sorry.
Knew he was gonna do that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I remember seeing it in theaters. Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
Oh my! Holy crap! The thing is almost 4 times more temporally, culturally significant than the Confederacy.
I'm actually gonna cry at the
That's a
very
good
end
one.
because I hearing what I've done. Like, I'm actually gonna cry when I hear that.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Oh yeah, I know. Chester Bennington with the part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is honestly like.
Of me, and I take these strides with the hands.
Anybody got a quarter to throw at him?
I do, but it's in my car.
Down here.
What I've done, I face myself. Oh, I'll stop. I don't want to do it.
Cut his mic.
Here we go.
Oh my god,
Here we
man.
go.
Be like Chris Tucker and be like,
The power.
All right, but yeah, no, the first Transform, yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's right. Okay, next topic.
So a product of his time. Holy crap! Everything about it was like aughts, like 2000 the aughts. Like, sweet Jesus, can't believe it.
June 1st was the day they almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
I got the blurred tool on right now, so there we go.
No, it's fine. It looks good. It works. So yeah, transitioning into that, ladies and gents, Johnny Depp has won his trial against Amber Heard. Everyone already knows. But
Yes.
Let's all do a
massive-
slow clap for a moment.
massive win.
All I can say to Amber Heard is like, good luck with that appeal.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Now, Juancho, now something I want to share with you guys. Juan, I believe we talked about this on the Black Files. Her net worth has gone significantly down on the negative since the trial, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Holy crap, folks! That celebrity net worth website actually clocks her in officially at negative $8 million.
Has it gone down to -8 now? Last time I saw it was -6.
Negative
it's
$8
negative.
million.
It's -8.
Holy crap! Like, okay, this is the part that fries my frijoles over here, but take it as you will. The summary, the verdict of the jury was that on all 3 counts of defamation, they found that Amber Heard had indeed committed defamation with malicious intent against her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. The compensatory damage was in the amount of $10 million reduced. The, The punitive damage was actually reduced from $5 million to $375,000 because that's the maximum you can get in punitive in the state of Virginia. So we initially reported $15 million for Johnny, but it's actually $8,375,000 because on the same trial, the verdict was also given that Amber Heard won a single count of defamation for which she was awarded $2 million in compensatory damages and 0 in punitive damages.
Mm-hmm.
So, hence her being out minus $8 million. She's still got to fork that money over. And the worst part is, and gentlemen, go ahead and grab the maraschino cherries and pluck them on top of your sundae. She and her legal team are already making the rounds on news.
I've seen it. It is hilarious.
Yeah, Elaine Redford, she's a freaking idiot. Her whole thing on the newscasting.
Yeah, this is the worst thing in the history of womanhood and all this stuff. Like, yeah, they're gonna feel all right.
Oh yeah, because she was totally doing all this for the sake of all women.
Let me pull this up real quick.
No,
Hold on.
it's even dumber, guys, because in order for her to actually file an appeal, she has to actually have the $8.3 million in hand first. She has to have that and put it in escrow with the court in order to have that appeal actually go through.
Okay.
Oh, geez, she's gonna try to make a
donate
pledge?
the money to
found her
charity
statement.
too.
Yeah, that
She's gonna try
freaking
to
money
pledge
that she
this money.
supposedly was gonna donate. No, remember, she pledged it. For her, it's pledging.
Okay, I'm gonna read her statement out loud right now.
Yes, please, go ahead.
In my hopefully best Amber Heard impression. Are you ready? Here we go.
Go for it.
This disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still wasn't enough to stand up to the disappropriation of power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when women who spoke up and spoke out could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK.
Surprisingly better acting chops than Amber Heard. Way to go.
I'm sad.
Bravo!
But I'm sad that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly.
On bees.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Juan, how soon can we FedEx an Oscar to him?
Honestly, that had to
are you
be
paying
like
for it?
Academy Award winning
not.
performance right there.
Oh God!
Yeah.
You guys got a few
I
thousand
need an
bucks
Advil.
over for one?
I need a fucking Advil.
I'm just saying, man, that performance is award worthy.
Thank you.
You got me emotional. More emotional than Amber Heard did.
Juan, as a film enthusiast, you must be impressed.
I was.
Tarantula is frozen.
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh, give me a minute. Can you guys,
Hey.
There you
were
are.
you able to hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We were able
See,
to hear you,
I
but
was
your
actually-
face didn't break an octave.
Okay, that's fine. That's because while you guys were extolling our good friend over here, Raj's acting chops over here, well done. 8 out of 10. Nicely done. I congratulate you on it. I was actually looking up Johnny Depp's statement, and I wanted to give my best Johnny Depp impersonation.
Go
And
right
You know what? Let's do that. Let's all shut up and let's let Juan do his best Johnny Depp impersonation. Why don't you go?
All right, go.
Spotlight's on you.
I was trying to find his statement so I could read that off.
Oh.
But you know what? Here's what I can do. Jose, wait right there.
I waited.
I legit have no idea what
I
he's.
told you I knew where you live, you son of a pig!
What the fuck?
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Can I help you? Alright, here's how we're
God.
gonna
What?
go. I'm actually gonna read it straight off of Johnny Depp's Instagram over here.
All right.
Because that's the only social media he's got.
Hang on. I'll give the floor to Mr. Juan Araujo. No. I hold this. You talk.
Alright, I'll give you my best Johnny Depp from here. Alright. 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who, for many, many years, have supported and believed in me, were forever changed. All in the blink of an eye. Falsely, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content. Although no charges were actually ever brought up against me, it had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave me my life back. I am truly humbled. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal burdens that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle in my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed to my children and to all those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace knowing I have finally accomplished that. I am and have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and the colossal support and kindness from around the world. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and those supporting them never give up. I also hope that the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and within the media. I wish to acknowledge the noble work of the judge, the jurors, the court staff, and the sheriffs who have sacrificed their own time to get to this point, and to my diligent and unwavering legal team who did an extraordinary job in helping me to share the truth. The best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun. Veritas nunquam perit. Truth never perishes. Signed, Johnny Depp.
I'll take that Oscar now. I told you I knew where you lived.
All right.
How's that? I know it's
That was
not
awesome.
as dramatic, but
I'm trying to keep it in Truth's character as I possibly can.
That was pretty good.
I was actually going to keep this dumbass face for the entire duration of that speech, but that blew me the fuck away. Well done.
That was pretty awesome,
great.
Sancho. All right, you may return back to where you were.
yeah,
To your point of origin.
that's exactly where I'm headed.
Return back from whence ye came.
All right. That being said, my overall opinion about all this, like, as far as Amber Heard is concerned, I feel like she got off way too easy after all the shit that she did.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I think Warner Brothers has said that they are considering, if they haven't already, taken her out all completely of the Aquaman sequel, and I really hope that she doesn't get any more acting roles.
Yeah, I hope so too.
At this point, she'll be lucky if she could get an acting role for a Hulu show or a Netflix show.
Yeah, I'd even say maybe even a commercial. She'd be
I
lucky.
think she would. It would be best if she stayed in therapy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you're at the point where you can't get any acting gigs anywhere anywhere across the world, then yeah, maybe it might be time for some inward thinking.
The fact that she got her entire role cut from Aquaman 2, I'm going to see Aquaman 2 now. Thank you, John.
Wancho, are you going to wait for the special edition of Aquaman where they find another actress and just computer generate her to Amber Heard?
Probably.
You're bold of you to assume that I was watching the first Aquaman to begin with, let alone the second.
I'm tossing my copy of Aquaman down the fucking shredder. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. The movie's forever tainted.
It's okay, man. Just wait for the reboot.
Yeah, that's not far off, by the way.
I'll wait for Barry Allen to cause a flashpoint. That way we can actually have a reboot.
Okay, all this basically stems down to the fact that Walter Hamada was one of the execs at DC, and Warner Brothers was dragged out into this whole trial. He basically said, yeah, no, the reason we actually had to reduce her role is for two things. Number one, she didn't have good chemistry with our main star leading attraction, Jason Momoa.
Which is very important.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you're going to have a romantic lead or a female lead in an action adventure comic book movie who also acts as the romantic interest for our main character, you need to be able to gel with each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Emilia Clarke.
And they were basically saying, and number two was the story didn't call for her all that much. They were even thinking of writing in like, oh, by the way, Mira dies in childbirth or some shit.
Dude, we could only be lucky.
Oh my god!
Also, I agree with Josh on Emilia Clarke. Emilia Clarke is actually one of the very few reasons I watched Terminator Genesis. I'm just saying.
You mean Jenna's shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Also, she was pretty good in Solo, a Star Wars story.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Now I'm just picturing like how the interaction would be if her character was like older and she met Harrison Ford Han Solo. That would be a good reunion.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That would be.
There's comics and stuff about that, but I'm not gonna get into it. Like basically saying like Kira does help out and does do stuff, but she doesn't really get to see face to face with Han Solo anymore, so far as we know.
Kira,
However,
you look great.
She did face off against Darth Vader.
That was a good first impression.
Oh no! You run and hide. You run and you hide. Actually, no, not even hiding. Help! Is this our segue? Is this the official segue here, Josh?
Yeah.
For
I wasn't planning that segue, by the way.
For Celebration, yeah, that can be. Yeah.
Oh God! This is where the fun begins.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, I was this like when we were at MegaCon Orlando. I was this close to actually being able to get an autograph from Ashley Eckstein before she showed up for Star Wars Celebration.
Damn.
This close. Ahsoka Tano herself. But no. Instead, I was running around creation trying to find this bald motherfucker over here. Hold on, there he is.
Yeah, there you go.
This bald bastard over here, and Angel's younger brother Michael, because we had to stick together, didn't we?
What? Come on, let it go.
Never!
Unlike
I hate peace, and like hell all Montague.
I was just eating this
just like Scooby Doo, you gotta split up.
But this is just pure entertainment at this point. Keep going. This is part of the show, man.
All right, Juan. All right, fine. I will let you have your thing, but I'm taking back your reward. Your award.
That reward is not granted by you. It's granted by our host of over here, Zeros to Heroes. Which, by the way, you can go ahead and send that to me via Cash App. Cash App, hashtag the Ravens Swap.
Oh,
I already sent you money.
Yeah,
That was
chill
one
out.
time for one bit of singing. You're a dick right now. All right, because I sang twice and I gave you guys a stellar imitation of Johnny Depp. So, hashtag the Ravens blog, okay?
All right, so
anyway.
getting back onto it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna segue into Star Wars then.
Star Wars
Celebration.
Celebration.
Holy shit.
I really, really want to go to Star Wars Celebration one year. I know next year it's going to be in London, but I really want to go when it's in Anaheim.
Same.
Why is it going in London next year? That's what got me curious.
Pinewood Studios, London. That's where the majority of Star Wars is made.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the historicity makes sense.
Yeah, they always flop between Anaheim and London for Celebration.
Yeah, they always do that. Yeah, like I would have gone if they did have it next year, but luckily for me, I'm not doing that. I'm actually going to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time next year. I always want to do so for almost a decade at this point.
Hell yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah,
Bring a lot of deodorant, carry a lot of masks, and prepare for ElbowCon.
Oh goodness gracious, man! Ugh.
Oh please,
Ugh.
your Comic-Con. It's not that. I'm used to it. I'm fucking used to it. The other thing I'm going to be doing over there next summer, aside from San Diego, is I'm going to be going for one day Cryptid Universal Studios. Because why not? Well, mainly for one major reason. Super Nintendo World would be opening by then. So I want to see how that's like.
Yeah, that is happening.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that does sound really cool. I would love to go to San Diego Comic-Con, but it's just really expensive, and I don't want to sleep an entire week for Hall H.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, Star Wars Celebration had a ton of good content. Loved the interviews with the host and the actors. I loved seeing Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen together for the first time before we saw them together in Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it was fun to see them for the first time together live. And
Can I just say how much of a joy it is to see Hayden Christensen back on the spotlight again?
yeah,
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a really good hot minute. So I think
It warmed my heart seeing that. It warmed my heart, and just like you could feel the love of it. Like, okay, dude, we did you so dirty back during the prequels. No, we're sorry. Please come back. We want to see you on screen again against Ewan McGregor.
Hang on a minute, Juan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but after Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, which came out in 2005, did he do a movie with Samuel L. Jackson called Jumper?
Yes, he did.
Oh, God, and we haven't seen him in a movie since, haven't we?
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't.
that was him.
Oh! Damn.
Where he met his wife. What's her name? Allie Larson or something? I don't
Who
remember.
knows? But the fact that he hasn't done a movie since Jumper, that should tell you.
Completely forgot about that. Wow.
Actually, that tells me everything I need to know. Very simply, he got fed up. The toxic idiot fanboys were shitting on him the whole time, like, "Oh, you suck!" Like,
Idiots.
so it's one of the things that just really grinds my gears about the Star Wars fandom. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans, kind of thing.
They're the same fans that drove Kelly Marie Tran out of Twitter.
It's the fandom that is basically making me not want to go to Star Wars Celebration. Like, I mean, I would go for obviously the content, the stars, the exciting announcements of like fucking Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
Mhm.
Shit!
Yes,
But when it
Cal
comes to the
Kestis is back in action, baby.
But when it comes to
Yeah.
the fucking fan base, right? I just cannot fucking stand it. Like, I mean, obviously, not all Star Wars fans are like this. Obviously, there are some.
Obviously.
But there are those that are like they fucking shit on a young 10-year-old kid, and now he needs constant fucking
Psychological treatment. Yeah.
He's fucked in the head.
They fucked Jake Lloyd. They broke a perfectly good actor. Nice going.
Yeah.
Jerks.
And they're doing this shit again with 10-year-old Leia.
Who is a sweetheart and had her birthday just the other day.
Yeah, no, like I saw this kid. This what's her name? Shoot, I'm blanking at Lyra Blair. I know she has a first name and Lyra's her middle name, but like they're doing the same thing to this kid. Like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. This isn't my Leia. Mother, like, okay, am I good for dropping F-bombs? Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay, motherfuck you, dumb shit, cocksucking, idiot ass, phony ass, bullshit ass, and ass, fucker fanboys, motherfuck all of y'all. Y'all motherfuckers broke Jake Lloyd. Y'all motherfuckers broke Ahmed Best. Y'all motherfuckers drove Hayden Christensen away the first time around. Y'all motherfuckers drove him away from acting. And now that we have him back, donning the black suit, being Darth Vader for all of us. And the first thing you motherfuckers are doing are trying to show the same bullshit against this poor child playing the iconic Leia Organa. Young little Princess Leia. They're like, oh, she's a horrible actress. That's not my Leia. Motherfuck y'all.
Yeah, because here's the thing, like, people call her a fucking annoying. Bullshit. You tell me you weren't an annoying little shit yourself when you were 10 years old. Come on. We all were. We all fucking were.
We're all little assholes.
Like,
Juancho, I feel like by the end of the year, we need to do like something like worst things to happen in the geek world of 2022, and I feel like the Star Wars toxic fans needs to be on the list.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Number 1 on my list right now. It's number 1 on my list.
Oh, you want to know who's worse than the idiot toxic Star Wars toxic fans? You want to know who's worse than them? Would you guys like to know?
Sure.
The dumb shit motherfuckers on social media, on this platform, who are continuously perpetuating and feeding into that same idiot hate-dom in the fandom for clicks and views and for cash. Those motherfuckers who portray themselves as the true fans, the true actual fuckers.
Those motherfuckers.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
No, motherfuck them.
Like,
Okay, like what's his face? Doomcock, for example.
Yeah.
The fucking Clownfish TV gets in on it too, and they can't. Like, and I still
started on Geeks and Gamers.
Yeah, I know those idiots. Yeah, no, they're fucking assholes. Okay, but Clownfish, they try to portray themselves like, oh no, we're just fans who want stuff to be good. Like, okay, then tell us why you tell us something that's good about the Star Wars things. Like, oh, it's all horrible, it's the worst thing, and this girl is just a crappy actress. We shouldn't crap on the kid, but she's a crappy actress, and this Leia isn't the best Leia. This is horrible. Like, motherfuck all of y'all. Motherfuck each and every one of y'all who try to say that you're the true fan.
I have my own problems with the Kenobi show. That it's just fundamental writing stuff that I have with the Kenobi show. I'm not gonna. I'm like, whether it's Star Wars or not, I never go after the actors. Never done so in my entire life. It's always the fucking writers and the fucking director and the studio, obviously. Like, they're the ones that want the fucking project to go out. They need to be fucking shat on, not the kid, not this little young, this adorable darling that is sassy as fuck as Leia. Not her.
She did it perfectly. She's doing it perfectly, Rod. She's doing it perfectly. She's being a perfect little hellion of a brilliant, force-sensitive child of a Skywalker. Like, she's doing it down to a T. She's
basically behaving what you would expect Leia to be when she's 10 years old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, when I first saw her, she appeared in episode 2, right? Or was it episode 1?
No, she was in the first episode.
She was in the first episode.
Yeah.
When they went to Alderaan.
Like, when I first saw her, and like she pulled that one line towards that bratty cousin of hers.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this kid is going places. Like, I see a very, very bright future for this young kid, and I cannot wait to see more of her.
Yeah, there we go. Vivienne Lyra Blair. That's her full name.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she's going places. But I hope to what God or whatever, like, sentient consciousness governs this psychotic universe. I hope that they protect this kid with their lives. This little kid, Vivienne Lyra Blair, needs to be protected at all costs. She is an adorable cinnamon bun. Okay, she deserves nothing but respect. She deserves nothing but love because she's stepping into an impossible role, and she is knocking it out of the fucking ballpark. And she's Wrigley fucking Field over here, man. I swear.
Agreed, 100%.
And now to Moses Ingram, who plays
the second sister.
Second sister. She's fine.
Third sister.
Third, whatever. I'm losing track of all these inquisitors.
You're talking about Reva?
Yeah, what the heck?
I'm losing track.
Yeah, their idiots are like, oh, she's the most horrible character ever. Like, no, she's behaving like a Sith would behave because Sith are ambitious. Sith are self-involved.
Like, for fuck's sake, people are complaining that she's over-ambitious, she's hot-headed, bruh.
Sith?
Bruh, that's Anakin Skywalker!
Sith? Check. Whoa. She's behaving like a Sith Lord!
I kind of feel like every toxic Star Wars fans that watches any project that comes out on Disney Plus or in theaters.
She's black leather, she carries a red lightsaber, and she's acting like this. How a fucking Sith should act like. How else is she supposed to?
Yeah.
I swear to God, like the Grand Inquisitor and the other Inquisitors they're basically acting like fucking Jedi. But she's being a full-blown Sith Lord right here. Like, wow. And you are all fucking pissed off about that? Seriously? No,
I wonder why
I was going to say, I feel like every toxic Star Wars
it
fan
might
that
be
watches these
problem.
shows or watches the movies, I feel like they're carrying around their own personal little bingo card and trying to scratch off what thing to complain about.
They're like
I can feel
Star
that.
Wars
I feel
fans,
that. Yeah.
Like they seem to have short-term memory loss when it comes to their own fucking precious their own precious franchise. Like when shit is established in specific points in the franchise, right, and it gets brought up once again, they forget about it. Hey, this was a thing before. Why are you fucking complaining about this shit? And I did read some of the horrible, honestly despicable fucking racist comments towards. Like I said before, I never go after the actors, never. Whether if it's their skin color or not, I never go after them. I never even talk about skin color anyway, because we're all fucking human.
Yeah, no, like I'm over here thinking, like, where was this sort of horrible outrage when they saw that Nick Fury was played by Samuel L. Jackson in 2008?
Or fucking Lando Calrissian. Or fucking, I don't know.
Finn.
The voice of Darth fucking Vader.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was going to say, if people are outraged by the skin colors, then yeah, don't show them Nickelodeon's Doug.
Okay,
I've
so
never seen Doug, but I know the theme song.
Everyone has a different skin color except Doug, who actually has a normal human skin color, but that's because he's vanilla. Anyway, point is, dumbasses who are trying like hell to like say this is the worst thing ever, and Obi-Wan's like, they're like, oh, they ruined Obi-Wan's character. They made him this horrible old sad man in the desert. Like, this fucking complaint sounds familiar. Isn't this the exact same thing that they complained about with Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi? It's because they're at a down point in their lives.
Nonsense! What are you talking about? I don't remember such a thing.
Exactly. Short memory. Bruh.
Jackass.
He's in the other room.
Yeah.
You can forget it.
anyways, it's the whole nonsense. It's just a bunch of nonsense. But I wanted to talk about some of the stuff that came out of Star Wars Celebration, specifically Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, enough of that toxic shit. Let's get to the good shit.
Cal Kestis is back in action.
He is back. It's been 5 years. Canonically, it's 5 years after Fallen Order. We're getting some good stuff. Got new villains, new characters.
And it's been a respawn, so yay.
Who do you think is in the tank?
Oh, is it a clone of Cal? Is it Darth Vader? Who could it be? Question. We don't know. Is it a clone of the Emperor, maybe? We don't know.
A lot of people are theorizing maybe they're finally bringing Starkiller in, which would be cool, but I don't think that's what they're doing.
Let's leave. Look, okay. I love Sam Witwer. He's an excellent voice actor. Let's leave the Legends characters alone. We'll bring them back little by little when and if they can be brought back.
I know who's in the tank. Who's in the tank.
Who is it? Who?
It's Amber Heard's dying career.
They're trying to keep it alive.
No amount of Bacta in the galaxy can save that shit pile. Okay? There's none.
I know who's in the tank.
Who?
It's Captain America. They kept him back in the tank for years, just like how he was frozen on Earth.
They never learn.
No, it's. I think I know exactly who is in there. I mean, if you look at the context clues, if you actually educate yourself in the deepest of all the lore of Star Wars fandom,
I don't give a fuck.
you guys
Just tell me
know
who it is.
Okay, it's Dormammu. Okay, Dormammu's confirmed.
You heard it here, folks. Marvel's coming into the MC. It's coming to Star Wars universe.
Dude, are you kidding me? I would love to see a team up of freaking Captain America and Rey.
Making a Star Wars
Rey Skywalker.
Isn't Kevin Feige supposed to be making a Star Wars show at some point or a movie?
He's supposed to be doing something like that for them soon.
Yeah, so it being Dormammu is not far off then. No. It's the Winter Soldier. There we go. It's the Winter Soldier.
My real question is who is the evil looking dude that looks like the Grand Inquisitor but
the Utapauan. No clue.
That is a good question.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what he has to bring to the table.
If it's another fucking Palpatine clone, I'm not fucking buying this shit.
Man, I was gonna. Oh yeah, before we moved on, I was gonna mention another thing. Like, oh man, Doctor Strange versus Palpatine. That would be fun.
Anything's possible. We had a multiverse of madness. Why the hell not?
It's Force Lightning versus music notes.
Dun 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 dun
dun dun dun dun.
I want to go on record, say, Juancho, that I did not leave because of your superb acting.
I was about to say, don't worry about it. My acting can drive people into dementia. Just like apparently giving birth to Thanos could drive you absolutely crazy and send you on a genocide.
I could have gone without the comic lore, but okay, thank you for that.
Oh, God.
That's okay. You learn something new.
We're just talking about Jedi Survivor at the moment.
Jedi Survivor. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I wouldn't mind if it was a Palpatine clone because that sets up the whole thing of them actually trying to establish, like, okay, guys, we get it. The Rise of Skywalker was a hot mess. We're trying to make some sense of it. Like, give us some room to breathe. It'll be okay.
They already have Mount Tantus at the end of the Bad Batch.
Somehow, Palpatine has returned.
Somehow.
Here's how, guys.
Play Fortnite in order to find out.
I'm just saying, like, that's one of the laziest ways to explain Palpatine coming back. Just saying he returned somehow. That's just about as bad as using the line "as you know" to explain exposition.
Yeah. Honestly, I think what I was about to say Kevin Feige, but what I think Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are attempting to do is, yes, course correct the franchise into making it more believable as to how the sequel trilogy ended up the way it did. Came to be. I think they're trying to go the route of having somewhat of an adaptation of the Thrawn trilogy.
That's doable. Yeah.
For future.
Okay, I could see that happening. Yeah. I could see that happening
because
we've got Thrawn novels already.
But yeah, because the Thrawn trilogy is the trilogy that most Star Wars fans associate as the real sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. No, guys, we should understand. Like, we should have just had everyone jump in on the aftermath of the Yuuzhan Vong War, if that's the way we wanted it. Like, no, just go ahead and throw casual fans who haven't been reading all the comics, reading all the books, getting into all the expanded universe stuff. Just throw them into all that. Okay, here's Coruscant. It's a freaking disaster. Half of it was terraformed by the Yuuzhan Vong, and the other half was carved out by what's left of the New Republic, which became the Galactic Alliance. Let's just throw in this random old redhead by the name of Daala and have her be the new leader of the galaxy.
Don't forget Mara Jade.
I was about to say two words, man. Mara Jade.
Instead of Han Solo dies, let's just have Mara Jade die in the beginning here.
Oh God!
As in the book.
And it's for the true fans. Let's go. Like, guys, it's okay. You can have
Juancho. Have you read Crucible, Star Wars Crucible, the final Legends book?
I don't think I do. I don't think I did.
Well,
but if it's Crucible, yeah, no, I didn't go that far.
Yeah, so Crucible is the final Legends book. It's the final book before the entire thing was rebooted. Technically, if you want to get into semantics, the sequel trilogy should have started after Crucible. Because they're old as hell.
Okay, wasn't Crucible? Wait, wasn't Crucible trying to tie in with what was going on with the Mortis arc of the Clone Wars series, right? And we had
a little bit, yeah.
And it was Mother Abelos, right? And she was going after the giant clan of the Sith, who were one, who are many. Who was the Sith Lord leading them? I fucking forgot.
I don't remember the Sith names because I didn't pay attention to them.
Can I just say one thing real quick?
Go ahead.
Even though I think it's considered Legends, whatever. I just want to see like a comic graphic novel version of the Project I-71A.
I-71A.
Also known as the Blackwing virus.
Ooh, yes. Yes, that book was terrifying.
I need a graphic novel.
Oh shit! I think I know this one. Is that
the zombie one?
It's the zombie virus. It was the Star Cruiser that had the zombie virus that was originated from Darth Scabrous.
God! See, there you go. There's the true fans. Sequel trilogy stuff right there. Well, just Star Wars zombies. Yeah, just go ahead.
The novel was called Death Troopers, and it is terrifying, especially
I
in audiobook form.
It took me a hot minute because the designation on it was like just threw me off. Trying to rescan my brain, like, wait.
All you gotta say is Blackwing Project, and I was like, oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've read bits and pieces of it, of the actual book, and I've heard the countless stories and research behind the actual thing itself, and it's terrifying. It's one of those zombies, like apocalypse settings, whatever, that's like, yikes, I don't want to be there.
Oh yeah.
No, let's just have that, and let's go ahead and have Mark Hamill get himself jacked up at age 60 and have him run around jumping around with Jedi flips and have him throw his green lightsaber around. Sure. And let's throw like $95 million at Harrison Ford so he can act like he gives a shit. Let's do that.
You know he would come back if the script was real good.
He would.
And had $95 million attached to it.
Yes.
Well, that's it.
Some other news that dropped from Celebration is that we also got a confirmation for Black Batch Season 2. We saw a trailer.
Black Batch? What's Black Batch? I never heard of this show.
Did I say Black Batch? I meant Bad Batch.
You said Black.
I said, what are you talking about?
That actually sounds really hardcore. Black Match.
The Black Batch. So we got confirmation of Bad Batch Season 2. Got the official trailer. Looks amazing. Love that we got our Wookiee Padawan Jedi boy back.
Yeah,
that he survived.
Yeah, I'm so glad he's alive. I was literally sad to find out that, he may or may not be alive. And I'm just like, dude, I want Wookiee boy to be alive. If he's alive, like, bro, I literally jumped in my seat and I almost cried when I saw that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We also have confirmation of Star Wars Visions Volume 2.
Yes.
Yeah! Oh my goodness. I love the first one. The first volume was freaking awesome.
The Jedi Bunny Girl, Lop.
Yes! That is my favorite character. She is a cinnamon roll and she must be protected at all costs.
At all costs.
At all costs.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
There we go. That's our infinity. That's our end game line there for you folks. But yeah, no, legit. I'm looking forward to more anime in my Star Wars. I'm totally down with that. Let's see.
We also got
the Ahsoka series is going to be our live action adaptation of Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Harrison
We've got
Dillon.
live-
We've got
Live action
not-
chopper.
Yeah,
we got
live
our
action
murder
chopper.
hobo.
Yay! And what's her face? Shoot.
Sabine Wren.
The man. Sabine. There we go. Sabine Wren. And folks are actually bitching and moaning about her being played by an Asian character. Have you not seen how
Have you not seen the show?
Asian?
Like
Have you not
literally.
seen the show? And
it is-
what's his
it is-
face? The dude who was live action Aladdin. He's playing live action Ezra Miller.
Ezra. Yeah.
Not Ezra Miller. Ezra Bridger. Ezra Miller.
He's
Uh,
playing. He's
people.
playing a fucking asshole.
Nah, bro. Ezra
wait.
is
Who's
too
this
busy
for?
being arrested in Hawaii.
Who's
No,
this for?
he's playing an asshole who can't stop beating up Hawaiian people for some reason.
So there was an
JC, what's up?
Ahsoka. This was
Hawaiian
Ahsoka
Vice?
news?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. We got live action
Ezra Bridger.
for Ahsoka, Ezra Bridger, and we still don't have confirmation on who's playing Thrawn in the show.
I thought it was what's his face, Mickelson, the dude who did the
Mads
voice.
Mikkelsen.
No, not Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen's incredible, but like give him a break, guys. No, the other dude who voices Thrawn. I thought it was him. I thought they were
No.
going to do him with like a CGI face or something. No.
I don't think so. I haven't heard any confirmation on Thrawn yet. All we know
Yeah.
is that Ezra and Thrawn are going to be in it. They're the main focus. They're the search for them,
Mhm.
and we do have confirmation of where they are.
Oh, where are
Galaxy far away.
We walked into that one. Man, I just want a second season of the Book of Boba Fett. I recently just marathoned the entire first season on Disney Plus, and it was awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say
it
this
was.
right now. I'm gonna say this right now. Like, it's just like a pipe dream of mine because I literally had like a dream sequence of this. But like, what if Star Wars actually is taking place right now and it's at the Andromeda Galaxy?
I can believe it.
Because they just said like, hey, we can rule the galaxy. They didn't say anything about ruling the universe. It's
I mean, they're in
the Andromeda
a
system.
singular galaxy, and the Yuzhan Vong in Legends are in another galaxy, and they hop over to Star Wars galaxy. So I mean, it could happen.
It could be, but I doubt that they're from the Andromeda Galaxy. The star maps of the Star Wars galaxy is spiral. Andromeda is more nebulous.
Who is to say?
The
Who
nerd over
is to
here
s-
analyzing star maps.
Who is to say that
they're all a
George
bunch of
Lucas
fucking
was
dorks.
someone from the Andromeda Galaxy, or he had someone visit him from the Andromeda Galaxy? Hey, would you like to hear my story? Here it is.
Are we really going to believe that in 1975 or whatever? I was about to fucking say that. Like, look, George Lucas George Lucas was a racing junkie living out in Northern California in 1975. I doubt that if anyone was going to be going to hit and take me to your leader, I doubt that he would have been taken very seriously if he said, like, just imagine him with the. Actually, I've got the closest thing to his beard. Oh, you see, I was actually visited by this extraterrestrial while I was sleeping in the back of the pickup truck one day in Modesto, and they hit me with this beam in my brain, and that actually gave me all the inspiration for the Star Wars.
Oh my god!
It just became an idea. Like,
I know. All I said was a
I'm
pipe
trying to
dream.
get-
It was something that I had.
no, it'd be hysterical if that was the case. That's the Zephram Cochrane school of origin story. Legitimately, yeah, I'm shifting to show my Trek thread too. Like, legitimately, Zephram Cochrane, who's the guy who invented warp drive in Star Trek, and he was in First Contact movie, aka the best Star Trek movie. Like, he legitimately said, like, no, it was these cyborgs from the future who came down and they attacked me, but I helped save them by going into this flight, and everyone laughs him off, like, oh, Cochrane, you silly old goat. Like, why does no one believe me? Because you're drunk and you're psychotic?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah, don't forget Tales of the Jedi.
Ah, yes. We get young Ahsoka, like little baby Ahsoka, growing up and becoming a Padawan to Plo Koon, and we get young Count Dooku and young Qui-Gon Jinn as well.
Oh god, that's gonna be
Look at
fun.
that baby!
Look
at that
at baby
baby.
Ahsoka.
Oh,
Baby Togruta, isn't she so cute?
oh.
I just want to pinch her cheek and traumatize her all to hell.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait,
clearly I missed a
sorry,
lot
what
from
did I-
Celebration.
All right. Well, anyways, Juancho, I was gonna say, Juan, you can go ahead and stay on. I'm actually going to go ahead and sign out, folks. But it has been fun chatting it with you guys. It's been really cool. I'm gonna try to make it back next time on Zeros to Heroes. I mean, I guess, and yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It was nice
Yeah,
having you, man.
absolutely. And I'll go ahead and plug the link to our channel right there in the comment section, right in the chat. And if you guys want to check me and Juan out, our channel, Ravens Block.
And Angel. Don't forget our
And
third
Angel.
brother.
I know the third brother is not here, but yes, if you want to check us out, our channel, our YouTube channel, the Ravens Flock. We have 4 shows on our channel, including our main show. And yeah, man, just check it. I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, peace out. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, he has to work for a living, and so do I. But the only difference between us is I get to work an hour later than him, so he's got to get the hate. No, but legitimately, I'm actually like, oh snap! I'm curious as to the adventures of young Count Dooku and young Qui-Gon Jinn, Padawan Qui-Gon.
Yeah,
like how much of a rebellious little asshole was young Qui-Gon at his age? I can only imagine. Like
I just
the reason I have half of my hair graying out. I hope you understand. I totally understand, Master.
I just finished the Plagueis book. So after hearing that this show is coming out, I'm really looking forward to seeing young Count Dooku and young Qui-Gon.
Yeah, maybe you think we might have a parallel of young Sidious and Darth Plagueis, playing him along or something. You think we might get that?
I would love for them to adapt or even acknowledge some of the stuff that that Sidious and Plagueis did together, because according to the timeline of the novel, even if it's in Legends, Plagueis was still alive during the events of Episode 1. So I mean,
yep.
Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis?
No, and I don't want to.
But it's not a story the Jedi will tell you. It's a
I do want to hear it.
Okay.
I could recite the whole goddamn thing.
Ironic.
But yeah, there are a lot of good topic, got a lot of good news bits that came out of the Star Wars Celebration. Those are just the ones that
I'm gonna have to check it out because I missed a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the Cassian Andor trailer.
Oh,
I am perplexed.
Holy shit! There's a lot of trailers I missed out on. Fuck.
2 seconds, gentlemen.
Like I wasn't a fan of, or I wasn't a believer of the Cassian Andor show, but after seeing the trailers, I'm like, wow, this could actually really work. This looks really interesting. So yeah, guys, check out the trailer. It is amazing. I'm very much looking forward to it. That being said, let's finally get into Kenobi.
Kenobi!
Spoiler warning has been set. Guys, it's time to talk Kenobi.
Let's just start off with the first 2 episodes since it was day 1.
Yes. So,
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Oh, I saw the NeoPixel Blade on your freaking Instagram, by the
Hello
way.
there.
Lovely.
hello there.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
That looks great. But yes, episodes 1 and 2 came out Thursday night, a few hours ahead of schedule.
It was due to Star Wars Celebration, right?
Yeah, it was due to Star Wars Celebration. So
This is where the fun begins.
it was phenomenal. A lot of people were really upset that it's slow burn, but honestly, that's what you would expect. a Kenobi series to be a slow burn.
And everyone's before I even like talk about the whole fans being Star Wars fans, talk
Dumb
about
shit.
nitty gritty, just like complaining about the littlest shit. I just want to go ahead and say that whoever was the casting director for picking out young Leia,
I would have hugged them.
gorgeous.
That'd be Deborah
Gorgeous.
Chow. She's directing all 6 parts of this Obi-Wan series.
and she's doing a great job too.
Entire series? There's no other
Yep.
director.
Nope.
She's the only one.
Good.
Impressive. That's really impressive.
Honestly, I'm happy because I'm just like the minute I saw Leia on screen, I was like, oh, this girl, she must have watched like a lot of Carrie Fisher movies, a lot of Carrie Fisher interviews and everything. Because this little girl embodies a young Carrie Fisher, and I'm like
so sassy.
spiritually crying the fact that she's probably up there or somewhere around this dimension. Like,
Oh yeah,
that
Carrie
girl.
Fisher is definitely
That girl.
smiling down on this little girl, and she's basically probably looking down, thinking, "I hope to God you turn out better than I did. You're doing a good job there, sweetheart. Keep it up, and keep giving them hell."
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the young actress does like the whole flipping off thing, like how Carrie Fisher does.
So, like, smiling down serenely, flipping her off with all her love in her heart.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what Mark Hamill's initial
Legit.
reaction was when he saw the episode.
Legit, gentlemen. Yes, I'm going to be rewatching these episodes right now. Well, mainly for my little guy. He wants to watch because nothing brings the family together better than watching Ewan McGregor suffer through horrible PTSD.
Oh yeah. Like, I was not prepared for them to start off with the Order
Broken
66.
Oh yeah, no, that was freaking brilliant.
That's
That
something
was
I actually want to. That's one of the things I want to start off talking. Like, in regarding to Moses Ingram's fifth sister, or was it fifth
Reba,
or
the
Third sister.
third sister? Yeah. So the third sister character. I don't know if it's just me here in this room, but I don't feel like she's all the way bad. Like, I feel like there's a reason why they showed that beginning clip, because she was there.
No, yeah, she absolutely was one of.
Yeah, she was definitely one of the younglings. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, like I think she's fully bad. I think she wants to get revenge on Kenobi for some reason. For some reason, we'll probably figure that out in the next 3 episodes. God, it's only
My
3
speculation is pretty simple. Something along the lines of probably she saw when Obi-Wan and Yoda busted into the temple afterwards, and she was hiding out, and he didn't bother to look for her or her friends or try to save them or whatever.
episodes. That would make sense. Yeah.
Probably a locked closet situation.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Who knows? Like, we got 3 more episodes, and I'm sad that it's only 6 episodes. But hey, these next 2 episodes,
It might only be 3 episodes. Ewan McGregor, at the end of Celebration, he went on and he was basically saying, "I hope you fellas like these first 2 episodes, and episode 3 and 4, 5, 6, of course," and everyone was cheering. And he just, like, with a smile on his face, like, "and episode 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Just everyone was going ballistic. So is he teasing that there's more? Maybe. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
if it is a 10-part series, I will be ecstatic.
He said that in the crowd, and folks are and idiot clickbait tube sites are saying, like, "Oh, it's already confirming, like, it's 10 episodes." Like, guys, let's chill. He was getting into the hype of the crowd being excited to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's much more likely that he was just going on and on with that just to get people excited to watch the series. They announced it's 6 episodes only. I'm pretty sure they, like, even with the deep and vast pockets of the remains of Scrooge McDuck that Disney has reappropriated after DuckTales, they probably don't have that much money to throw at Ewan McGregor. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Only
Only
a
a Sith deals in
Sith
absolutes.
deals in absolutes.
No, I know what you said. It doesn't make any sense. A Sith deals in absolute. That's
That itself is an absolute statement.
then you must be a Sith then. You must be a Sith then. It's an old Lego video years ago. It's an old joke.
That's all right. But honestly, like it. Okay, so Kenobi first episode, it was great seeing him, be Kenobi, just like being Ben, working at this shop, stealing meat to feed the little camel thingy to go see spot on the Skywalker family. And it's like, wow, like it's only been 10 years afterwards, and then there's like a whole other 9 to go or 10, whatever. But the people who are complaining talk about like, oh, he doesn't look like he's graying enough. Like, dude, do you realize he's on a planet with 2 suns filled with desert,
and
coarse sand?
And he's a Jedi with a lot of stress.
Stress, 2 suns, and then having to watch over a freaking kid to see if there's any signs of the Force. Like, dude, come on, like that. Like you saw, like, okay, like let's be real. Look at the difference between George Bush, how he was in 2000 to 2008, and then Barack Obama from 2008 to 2014 or 2016.
Oh yeah,
Black hair,
A lot of gray hairs.
Gray hairs. Lots
Their
of
hair
them.
went white.
Mm-hmm.
Barack Obama went whiter. Okay, you notice that?
Yeah.
And again, to
His
people
skin
who are
actually
saying,
got lighter and much more sallow and much more haggard. That the presidency takes the shit out of you. Now, of course, Obi-Wan isn't being asked to rule over a contentious nation, but he does have the weight of the fate of the entire galaxy on his shoulders, living in a crap stack desert planet, being hounded by a scrap dealing Jawa who robs him and tries to sell him back his own stuff.
What the
That was cute.
fucking Jawa?
And dealing with an asshole uncle who, like, as much of a jerk as he is, he does have a point. Like, yeah, we give Owen Lars a lot of crap for not letting Luke be a Skywalker, but at the same time, like, jerk has a point. Obi-Wan did let Anakin die, as far as they know.
it's a
And
gift
he's
and a
been
curse.
having to revel through that for the last 10 years.
Like salt on a wound.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
did like that they brought back the actor from the prequels to play Owen.
of course, it's fucking magnificent. Why
Loved
wouldn't
it.
they?
Loved it. I also like the little touch, the little details. I always love the little details. That it's Obi-Wan that gives Luke his Skyhopper toy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That he still plays with when he's 19 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a treasured heirloom.
Yeah, it really is. Now,
Episode 2.
episode
yeah.
2.
Oh, boy.
It was really cool seeing Tamora Morrison in full-on
An actual murderer.
That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all, Steve. Why would you say that? That hit me in a heartstring I didn't know I still had.
Also, I think a lot of
And it was a
lot of people-
501st armor, by
That's
the way.
worst part. It was
A
a
lot of-
final first. He was one of Anakin's.
A lot of people are also saying that he recognized Obi-Wan too.
Yeah,
and
folks are
didn't
thinking
say
that he
anything.
recognized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
I was still more taken aback with Obi-Wan's reaction because first, like, oh my god, it's a clone, he's gonna kill me. Oh my god, it's a clone, he's gonna kill me. Oh god, it's a clone and he's out on the street. Oh my god, it's a clone and he's gotta beg for food. Oh my
A very
god.
accurate
he was
of
huge.
it's a very
It's like-
accurate portrayal of real life veterans.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Having known
Service, but we don't care
having
about
known
it.
too many myself, I can attest to that.
I also like the fact that they brought in his Ewan McGregor's actual daughter.
Actual
for the
daughter.
scene.
She was the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Like I was someone's daughter too. What? Like,
I was surprised
do
the
we have to
line
have a
of
talk after we're done? Do we have to have a talk after we're done on set? Because I feel like it's sort of
pointed that at me for some reason. Bitch, I might have.
Hey, so you want to buy some death sticks? You don't want to buy. You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home?
I'll be your daughter, Daddy.
I want to go home and rethink my life,
Yes, yes.
dude. Like honestly,
Nice touch. Very nice touch.
no. It's just it's honestly like the teasing in episode 2 where he's like pulling out his lightsaber about to use it. And it's like, bro, please ignite it. Please ignite it. He's like, oh, you
And the gun.
tease.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
But episode
Not
3
yet.
makes up for it.
And what's I can't remember his name. The fake Jedi. I can't remember the actor's name.
Kamali Nanjiani.
Thank
Yep.
you.
The guy who
Kamali
plays one of the Eternals. That's all I know.
Nanjiani. His character is so hilarious.
It was
Fucking
perfect.
magnets.
He played-
Fucking magnets.
great.
He played him
Fucking
perfectly.
Magnets.
Magnet.
Yeah.
That's all you need to utilize the fucking force. Just put some fucking magnets on your hand.
Magnets and remotes in your gloves. Like,
But then,
dude,
the-
what a.
Go
Oh
ahead.
God. I'm rewatching episode 3 right now. I'm seeing the bit of PTSD moment where Obi-Wan sees Anakin.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Hayden
yeah.
Christensen standing on the hill.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That that vision
He's
is
just
great.
He's
Like,
just
it's
standing
amazing.
on a hill.
Like, Obi-Wan's been through it, and he beats himself up in it the entire time, and he
Yeah.
doesn't get it. Holy
Yeah,
crap!
really.
Just-
Also,
He's
episode
knocking
3
himself
gives
on the
us
forest.
the episode 3 also gives us the most brutal death of a stormtrooper.
Ever.
slice.
Literally.
Slice down the middle.
Woo! Oh man, like he was shot
Like,
up like a punk and then sliced. Dude, if I wanted ham and Swiss cheese, I'll just go to a bodega and order a Cuban.
yikes. Big yikes.
I went there and I'm not sorry. I'm a little hungry, and that's why I'm nibbling on crunch berries right now.
Thanks for reminding me that I am also hungry.
Thanks for reminding me that I need to actually get Fruit Loops from the store.
Do the Tootsie Roll. Do the Tootsie Roll.
I was about to say, Tootsie Rolls have a cereal? That'd be cool.
Yeah, no.
No, dude. But honestly, episode 3, like I think it has to be like one of my favorite episodes so far because it's just like the callbacks from Clone Wars, from freaking like the actual prequels and stuff, talk about Padme, seeing Darth Vader walking on the fucking planet, just being
I didn't
amazing.
expect
Like,
Darth Vader to show up like
One of the-
that. Like, holy fuck, man.
One
in
of the
his
things,
prime.
like folks crap on Disney's handling of the Star Wars property and the stories and the lore and all that jazz. Notwithstanding, they got one thing right. They made Darth Vader the goddamn boogeyman. And there's
They
no
made
John
him
Wick in
scary
the galaxy
again.
to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
breathing alone like shook people to their homes, like hiding. It's just like the minute you hear, it's like
Honestly,
run.
I said this on Twitter
no.
and I'll say it again. Hayden Christensen and James Earl Jones are a phenomenal match made in heaven for this character.
Even
Honestly.
better. So horrifying when they finally confront in that quarry.
Oh yeah, it's
What
terrifying.
has become of you? No, what have you become?
I am what you made me.
You made me. And you actually get intonations of like anger and fucking pain and anguish in that. It's like, no, you did this to me. All that I've done can be laid at your feet, Kenobi. Oh, it's like,
What's also amazing is if you're a keen listener to Vader's voice, obviously we got James Earl Jones, but like you can also slightly hear Hayden's voice come out as well. It's like,
there's an explanation for that, gents.
yeah,
It's actually rather
I
simple.
just love that little detail though. Like,
I'm gonna
I
have to
think
go
I
back
know
and
what-
watch that now.
I know how and why they did that. Here's what's up. James Earl Jones did provide voice acting. However, they also had digital construction of James Earl Jones's voice from audio dramas and stuff that he did back in the 70s and 80s.
coupling that with possibly what they did is have Hayden Christensen actually speak the lines and use the digital reconstruction, like the AI reconstruction of James Earl Jones's voice in as a Darth Vader filter. Boom! That's how we get it.
That's incredible.
That
That's
is.
I
Like, basically,
that
they did the
idea,
same
but
thing. They did the same thing with Luke Skywalker's voice in Book of Boba Fett when he showed up and he was talking. But with how they did it with James Earl Jones, it just brings it up just that much better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can
Also,
crap
the
what we
fact
want
that-
about
Josh-
these guys digital recording, but
Also,
Josh,
not
you've already
bad.
spliced off your arm like twice.
yeah.
Actually,
Also,
4
the fact
times. I've been
that,
counting.
The fact that James Earl Jones is 91 years old right now. It's,
We need to
we
protect
Amazing.
will be losing him soon. Hopefully not within the next 5-6 years, but we will be
Yeah.
losing him. So
Knock
we
on wood
gotta,
now.
we gotta
protect that man.
Man, with our lives, yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you gotta knock,
Like,
you
the
gotta
man's
knock
a
on
treasure.
your desk now for saying that. If you have any pieces of wood nearby, you gotta knock on it right now.
I got
That being said, he still looks amazing for his age.
Yes,
Mhm.
he does.
Like have y'all seen Coming to America too?
Mm-hmm.
Dude
Yeah,
is
I did.
immaculate.
Yes, absolutely is. Absolutely is, guys.
Like the saying still goes, black don't crack.
Okay, that's
Like-
better than the one I thought you were gonna go with.
Like literally, like honestly, you look at all
Oh God.
like you look at James Earl Jones, how he looked when he made that cameo performance in 2.5 Men, and then you look at him to America back in the 90s,
Yep.
80s.
Yeah,
My son works. I am King
Nah.
Jaffe Jaffa, ruler of Zamunda. I have come for my son Aki.
Like literally, you compare how he looks back then to how he looked in 2.5 Men cameo to how he looks now. It's like, dude, like the only thing that would only probably change is like his hair and maybe his body type. Like honestly, the dude looks amazing. I can only assume
He's in
he
excellent
performs
shape.
amazing still.
For what it's worth, he's in excellent health, and I hope he stays that way. I hope he gets to
Same.
get this centennial before he punches out for the rest of the time. There.
And I
I
hope,
hope he actually manages to get to 100.
and I hope
he's
he
earned
never.
that.
I hope he's never trending on Twitter ever again.
Same.
Yes, same.
No, I saw the fucking
Fucking
fake.
hate that.
Full
Fucking hated
Texas
that.
put up a thing on Twitter like James Earl Jones at 91 years old is still slaying it as the voice of Darth Vader.
Dude, you know how
How
many
dare you?
times we got
You.
like remember the amount of times we saw Betty White trending before the actual trending Betty White?
Yeah.
Dude, that
No.
was
That was unforgivable.
Yeah,
unforgivable.
people,
Like the
people
amount
who
of
do
time.
that have a
I keep
special
hearing the
place
ones
in
of
hell.
Jackie Chan. I keep hearing the ones of Jackie Chan, like Jackie Chan walked peacefully at the age of 64 across the street. Like, God damn it, don't screw with me like that, man.
People who do that shit have a special place in hell.
No, just honestly, but yeah, going back to episode 3, just
Some
like
just want to watch
the boogeyman aspect, yeah, and just
Oh yes,
like Vader walking
was
onto the
toying
scene.
with him.
Vader walking, like, because I remember, like, if anyone has ever played Jedi Fallen Order, y'all remember like how Vader just literally showed up.
Mm-hmm.
That same feeling when he walked on this, like, you already know he's coming, like with the series, but in the game, it's like you don't even know he's there until you actually hear the breathing. It's like the breathing itself. It's like you, like, every streamer I saw do the compilations, like, bro, they got shook in their seat, and that's the same exact feeling I got when I saw Vader walk onto this, like, onto the freaking scene at episode 3. I was like, dude, shit is about to happen. He's about to force everyone out, and guess what he does? He's like, come here.
I'm just gonna
roast
start
them.
killing people. No, I'm just gonna start killing people left and right. Oh, it's a dad. I'm gonna force choke him. Oh, his prepubescent son is coming to try to save him. Snap his freaking
I
neck.
just realized something.
But
So, Cal Kestis,
yeah,
Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
Vader has Vader fought. I haven't beaten Fallen Order yet. I'm currently playing.
Okay, then spoiler alert here.
yeah.
He
big
shows up
spoiler.
at
I
the
didn't
end of
hear
Fallen
anything.
Order.
By the way, when you were about to bring up Fallen Order shit, I literally just mute my audio, just so
Good.
Okay.
I know Vader's in the game. That's already.
If you're asking if Vader does fight Cal Kestis, the answer is yes.
Okay, good.
It's also
So,
no, because it's not a fight.
Technically
It's run for your fucking life.
Yeah.
It's not an actual boss battle.
Technically speaking, Vader has fought 2 Jokers.
Get
I
the fuck
hate
out
that
of
you're
here.
right. I hate that you're right.
Now we need a third one. You boot him out. You boot him out, dude. Come on.
What the fuck?
So,
No, but honestly, like on the topic of Cal Kestis, like depending on where Survivor does take place in the timeline, I would love to see Cal Kestis show up in a live action series because oh my god, he is perfect and it's canon. It's canon.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if he made a cameo in Kenobi though. That would be dope.
they'd have to age him up a
Dude.
bit, but
Nope. We wouldn't. You know,
Fallen Order
What's
takes place
his face?
15,
that's
15
That's
years, right?
Survivor
Yeah.
takes place
no,
5
yeah,
years.
no,
before.
Survivor takes place concurrent to Kenobi right now. Meaning the way the actor, not Dominic Monaghan, what's his freaking name? Anyway, he looks the age that he should be at the time of Kenobi in real life. So
Hold up.
maybe we might see him. Who knows? It's possible.
I also really did like the.
Hey,
little-
okay. Fallen Order takes place 5 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So 10
And
years.
Survivor
oh
takes place
my
5 years later.
God.
Survivor takes place 5 years later, meaning it takes place concurrent to Kenobi.
Oh, ooh. Okay, what if they actually do a third one and it takes place like a couple of weeks before Rogue One?
It's more likely to be closer to the time frame of Rebels than Rogue One.
Yeah, I was about to say
Maybe.
that.
Get out. Get out.
What the friggity diggity fuck was that?
Batman.
Sorry, I was looking at Obi-Wan being a badass.
Okay, all right.
No.
So in episode 3, there was a little detail that I don't think a lot of people
Hold
are
on,
talking
and-
about.
Like,
Ouch.
sorry that you guys mentioned the merc job of that stormtrooper. I was like, oh, it's coming up. Let me just show you guys real quick. And
So in episode 3, there's a little detail that I don't think a lot of people are really talking about, and it's the fact that Quillen Voss is still alive.
Yes.
how the
Thank
fuck
you.
is that dreadlock bastard still alive?
I don't
Clone
know, but
Wars
I love
reference, that fucking Clone Wars reference had me hollering. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? He's alive?
Yes, sir.
Bro, it had me on my feet. It had me so much on my feet. I was like, hold on. I said, who? Like, I literally had a double take to be like, is this who I'm thinking it is? And I was like, dude, it's the Rogue Jedi. Well, Rambo Jedi.
Rambo Jedi, I could see that.
Yeah, more Rambo than Rogue.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's so amazing to see the Clone Wars references coming into play. It's just like, dude, who would have thought? Who would have thought, like, after Revenge of the Sith, like, all of this was going to take place? Like, dude.
And even Hayden Christensen said that he's down to do a Vader spin-off series.
Dude, I would love that shit. I would want to see him do, like, combinations
go
of him
for it.
and, like...
I want to see his rise to power as Vader.
We've already
Dude, I want to
seen that
see
in
the
comics,
adaptation of the
so-
comics. I want to see the
Yeah.
adaptation of the comics
Yeah.
come to
I'm
real
talking
life.
I'm talking about like live action. That would be cool.
That would be nice. Maybe see him do that. Maybe we can finally get once and for all people to shut the hell up about that one comic panel with him forced meditating and seeing Shmi Skywalker being attacked by Palpatine. Like, oh, Palpatine's his actual father. Blah, 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 blah. Dumbasses.
Oh,
That's
that
not
one,
a four.
yeah.
No,
It's called
here's what
Untitled.
wasn't there a comic panel where one of the stormtroopers was literally talking shit to Darth Vader?
Yeah, I think so. And wasn't it that Darth Vader actually like looked at this motherfucker square in the eyes, like, "You're working directly for me now from now on." Or yeah, and there was another comic of like this one chick who was an Imperial officer, and she was goo goo gaga, like bad love Harley Quinn, crazy for Darth Vader, and he just fucking like
murked her.
He's like, that doesn't play in my universe. Shut up, die.
Also, Jocasta Nu during his rise was still alive, and they captured her. And she told all the clones that he was Anakin. He murked the entire clone troopers.
Yep.
Actually, there was another Jedi who like revealed that some Inquisitors were former Jedi and named each one of them by name. Like
I just saw that this week.
6. Boom! Peace out.
Yes.
Ouch.
Seriously, comics don't get enough love, but
Oh yeah, by the way, I want to point out that I think hold on, Sung Kang. Hold on. Is that who I think it is? Yep. Yeah, by the way, Han from Fast and Furious is 5th. He's in Star Wars. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, he's 5th brother.
It took me today to realize that freaking Han was in this bitch, which only means that I heard you're missing family.
God damn it.
Vin Diesel's right around the corner.
And I apologize for the random Batman appearance. Okay.
I was like, what the?
No, you're good. You're good.
I love being random myself, okay?
It's all right.
Dude, I support the chaos. I support it.
At first, I wasn't too big of a fan that 5th brother didn't look exactly like he should, but after seeing him throughout the show, he's doing a real good job. Like they humanize a lot of characters, but they make them a lot more humanoid than what they actually should be. But this one's grown on me.
I mean, keep in mind, it's like, yeah, the Grand Inquisitor doesn't look like the Grand Inquisitor. Ahsoka doesn't look like Ahsoka. 5th brother doesn't look like 5th brother. Count Dooku doesn't look like Count Dooku in the animated series. It's just like, dude, it's artistic styles. Like,
it's artistic
like,
stylization.
Yeah,
like,
it's like talking about like, hey, wait a minute, Ahsoka's quills aren't long like it is in Rebels. Like, dude, do you remember how fucked up Count Dooku looks in Clone Wars? Do you really think
his jaw and his beard were half of his body?
Like you think Sir Christopher Lee looks like that in real life? They did that just to make him look more sinister and more like an actual
make his eyes look beadier. Like, guys, chill. For real. Okay, so the Grand Inquisitor doesn't look like his body is made out of a freaking toothpick. Big fucking deal. It's called anthropomorphizing properly.
And everyone's making the argument that we have seen his race since episode 3 on Utapau.
Yeah, Bruce Spence. He's an Australian character actor who also happens to be tall and really slender. Not every member of the guys from Utapau are the exact same tall, super slender, super thin build. Not everyone's built that way.
Like literally.
If we had homogeneous biologies, everyone on Earth would look exactly the same. We'd have the same body types and skin colors on.
I gotta get going, actually. I got something.
Same here, as a matter of fact, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank you for having
me, guys.
See you in the next one.
And thank you for having us on tonight. Thank you for having myself and Jose on. I hope you enjoyed our shenanigans while we gave you our insight. And yeah, definitely for those of you folks who want more geek and nerd culture news, check us out on the Ravens Block, youtube.com/the Ravens Block. 4 live streams a week. We're on a minimal hiatus on Los Amigos Play, which is our Let's Play show. We'll be back once all of us are clear of the beer bug. Till then, thank you guys for having us on Zeros to Heroes, and we are out.
Peace.
See ya, man.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. Quiet.
Yeah, so
But yeah, the little details like that. Little details like that in episode 3. Like, honestly, I feel like episode 3 had to be the most Easter egg filled one as of yet.
Oh, definitely.
and then just like seeing like the battle, and the battle between Vader and Obi-Wan, it's like yes, it's a little bit choppy, but it's like it's symbolic in a way because this is Vader who has still coming to terms with his new suit, his limbs, and then like the weight of the armor itself, trying to like limit his movement, and then like having to force himself to learn a new styling of fighting. It's like I felt like it was good. I really felt like the battle was good.
Yeah, it felt more like to me like he was toying with Kenobi.
Oh yeah, he already knew. He's like,
especially when he dragged him through the fire at a literal
like I can already tell that Vader sensed that Obi-Wan was not at his full potential, like how he should have been, like when he first met him, or when he first last fought him on Mustafar.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, it's just like Obi-Wan has been so disconnected from the Force for 10 years. Like,
yeah,
he was hanging on a thread. He was hanging on a thread with the Force.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no wonder why he didn't want to train Luke when he did, because it's like, hey, I'm barely just like rediscovering what my abilities and my teachings myself, but I got the perfect master for you who can teach you everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, honestly, just I love it, and I think people are misconstruing the fact that it talks about like, oh, well, this fight ruins episode 4, The New Hope. It ruins the fight for that one. But it's like, do you not remember what Vader said on the Death Star? He's like, when I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. Keyword: when I left you. Vader did freaking leave once Obi-Wan escaped from the fire, leaving him like burned.
Mm-hmm. And who's to say we're still not gonna get a second duel between them?
Oh yeah, we are. The cover art like shows it.
Yeah.
Or the promo art, I should say.
Yeah, the promo art. So we still got at least one more duel out of them. So
it's pretty much gonna be the climactic episode 6. If it really is episode 6 or 6 episodes, yeah. Or otherwise, like Ian McGregor's words are true. Like, oh, this could be a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, yeah.
I'm just hoping to get a season 2, even though currently it's a limited series. I hope we get
I honestly think we're not going to get a second season. I think this is just like a one and done thing to help fill in the holes.
Yeah,
because I'm not seeing any similarities for the Kenobi novel in the show.
Oh yeah, the Kenobi novel is Legends.
Yeah, which is why I was kind of hoping, like, to see some aspects of that coming into the fray of the show. But if not, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I really want to. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I want a whole series with the Tusken Raiders.
Same. I would love to see that.
A series. Yeah. The whole Kenobi, the Legends Kenobi novel was great. It was a great filler piece to point us to where he is at that point in time. But yeah, this show is really great. It's giving us a lot of emotions.
It's a long ass wait. It's a long ass wait for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something that we've wanted for years and years, and finally getting it, and now we're just traumatized all over again.
Honestly, like, I actually want to go back to like the first episode, like the opening cutscene. I honestly thought we were about to see Anakin. Like,
oh yeah, I thought so too. It's like
I was like,
oh no, we're not gonna get the younglings again. Oh thank God, we're not.
The younglings. Like, wait, younglings, Jedi Temple, Order 66. Oh no,
not again.
Where's
not
Anakin?
Again.
Where's Anakin? Kids, run, kids.
I'm more than thankful they didn't give us that scene again.
Dude, I was about to like lose shit because I thought they were gonna like have those kids from the scene like, Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? Like, I thought we were gonna get some like look-like actors to be in that room, and then all of a sudden like it cuts to black, and then it just plays a clip. Master Skywalker, what about? And then,
yeah,
and then we see like the silhouette of like a lightsaber. Like, I honestly thought that's where it was gonna go,
Yeah, me too.
But thankfully, it did not.
Thankfully not, and they survived to be Inquisitors more likely than not.
Which is honestly like, I kind of wonder how that even goes into play. Like, I kind of want a series to see like how the Inquisitors came to be, or even like a short comic where it's like, hey, Order 66 is happening, but like, what about the Jedi who actually surrenders? Talking about like, hey, no, don't kill me. I give up. I give up. It's like, okay, check it out.
Mhm.
We're gonna make you a proposition. We'll let you live, but you gotta turn over to the dark side, and you got to like hunt down your fellow Jedi. It's like,
yeah.
what?
Like the Grand
But,
Inquisitor, like the Grand Inquisitor's backstory, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a temple guard, and he turned over to the dark side somehow. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see their whole origin and backstory as to how they came to be.
Yeah, especially when you take into effect like the Rebels, show the backstory for Grand Inquisitor. Then you got Jedi Fallen Order showing the
Second,
what's her
is it
name?
Second sister?
Second sister, I believe. But yeah, that Inquisitor. We got that backstory talk about how the Jedi Master like pretty much killed her. And it's like, I want to see more of this shit. Like, how do the Inquisitors it's like, hey, we have a small operation of Inquisitors that we want filled, and we're gonna have throws one lightsaber out there. We're gonna have some tryouts.
Yeah, I could see that happening because currently we only have we've only seen them in comics and games having already existed. So yeah, I wanna see that.
Good.
And the fact that Reva, third sister, gutted the Grand Inquisitor in the second episode was like, either they're going against Rebels or that was just for shock value.
I think it's for shock value. I really hope it's for shock value, because if it is going against Rebels, that's gonna continuity error.
Yeah, unless they have another Grand Inquisitor who is the same guy.
Probably, maybe, I don't know. Which honestly goes to show, like, it's fine, because if it goes to show that, hey, if live action is going to change the canon to what's already been established through the movies, through the TV shows and everything, Mandalorian actually has a chance then, because going off what you said, talk about like they're trying to make more believable, or what John, I think you were referencing Mandalorian, or I don't know if you're talking about Ahsoka, like Jon Favreau, they're trying to make it a more cohesive storyline where it does line up.
Yeah, I was saying that regardless of the sequel trilogy, they're trying to make it more cohesive as to how the sequel trilogy came to fruition, how they got to that point.
See, I honestly want to go with the theory that the sequel trilogy is going on in another universe or another timeline, because the veils of the Force. I honestly just want to go ahead and take the route of the cop out. I want that shit retcon, because
oh yeah, me too, big time.
Look, Force Awakens, I still will say this to this day, I love Force Awakens. It's the other two I cannot stand. Like, The Last Jedi messes around with too many things, trying to change things. Like, I get it,
terrible movie,
trying to like keep people on their toes, trying to do something new, which I understand. Rian Johnson, like, I applaud you for trying to change things, but it was done not in the way you thought it was going to be, because it literally divided the fandom more than it already has.
Shouldn't have given him a saga movie. Should have given him a solo movie.
The saga films, I'm like this. If it's not got anything to do with like the Skywalker saga or anything like that, I mean, fine, whatever. If it's a new saga trilogy that's taking place after the sequel trilogy, fuck it, whatever. It's up to you. It's your game. Let's see where it goes. But it's like, how do you pick up from The Last Jedi? Oh, that's right, Rise of Skywalker. Oh shit. Well, how do you pick up from Rise of Skywalker knowing that all this shit happens? Like, that's the thing. You don't.
And the fact that we actually almost got a much better Episode 9 with Duel of the Fates. Like, holy shit, that would have been so much better. Because have you heard of the episode that was not to be?
Yeah, I've heard the story, and it's saddening because it's just like originally episode 7. You know, George Lucas already had a thing. He already had a script. You know, playing on the idea of like Mara Jade, Han Solo's actual fucking son, Jason, and the daughter, J-
I think it was Jade.
yeah, Jade, and then Jason, I think.
hmm
But it's like, damn, we're never gonna see that because it's like, nope. Well, guess what? That's not canon anymore. That's all legends. Even though it's like it's taking place in the same timeline, same thing. But it's like they took that script and Jaina, there you go. They took George Lucas's script for Force Awakens and they just carved it out, trimmed all the fat, and said like, hey, let's just go and do a rehash of A New Hope, but with like modern graphics.
Which I mean is fine.
It is.
But
It was.
they shouldn't have killed Han Solo.
No, they honestly should have. I mean, if they were gonna kill Han Solo, they should have waited until like the sequel, like the episode 8. They really should have waited for that. Because it's just like, dude, why?
The fact that this entire sequel trilogy kills off every single of the big three, Han,
Yep.
Luke, and Leia, is
Yep.
a huge turnoff for every major Star Wars fan.
Especially Luke, you know, because it's just like you've already seen what he can do. You've already heard the legends of what Luke Skywalker is capable of doing, and it's just like we didn't even get to see that.
Yeah.
We don't even get to hear his story. We don't even get to hear or see any parts of that. But thank God for Mandalorian, because again, if Kenobi is really going to change things by killing off Grand Inquisitor from Rebels, I mean, if the Grand Inquisitor is the Grand Inquisitor from Rebels, then he's dead, going against Rebel continuity, which means Rebels technically couldn't be canon by that standard.
Yeah.
So if they're going to go ahead and do that, then by all means, Mandalorian can just go ahead and retcon the fuck out of the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, which I don't really see them doing, unfortunately. I can see them using the paths of the Force or whatever the time
The Veils of the Force.
Yeah, that. I could see them messing around with that sometime in the future for like major retcons of the sequel trilogy. But yeah. At the moment, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but at the moment, I can see them doing a large scale, slow burn adaptation of the Thrawn trilogy from Legends.
And then brush your teeth.
Could be promising.
Because
If done right.
Because we do see Mount Tatis in at the end of the Bad Batch, and
Yes.
it's confirmed that the Empire somehow has Luke Skywalker's hand.
Somehow
They have Luke Skywalker's hand, and somehow Luke Skywalker's lightsaber dropped into Maz Kanata's tavern, cantina.
Which honestly, like, it's still baffling how that lightsaber came to be in her grasp at in the Force Awakens.
Doesn't even say anything.
It's like, oh, that's a story for another time. It's like,
We'll never hear it.
Can you tell it now? Like, we're done. Can you tell it? Because that lightsaber is cursed.
Big time.
Like, oh my god, like that lightsaber has seen the blood of younglings. It's seen like death of many people, and then it saw the blood of its own Skywalker blood. It's like, dude, that thing is cursed.
Yeah, I don't blame it being buried in the sand.
Dude, I honestly need an autobiography from R2.
Oh my god. Star Wars from the point of view of R2D2. Oh my god, these
Trauma.
fucking idiots! This fucking nerd over here just goes and dies in lava, being reborn as Darth Vader. What the hell are you doing, C-3PO? You dumb shit. We're supposed to go to Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know,
Hey,
our actual master.
I got the perfect voice for R2. Ready?
Huh?
Patton Oswalt.
Yes.
Dude is a huge Star Wars fan, and him being able to do the autobiography of R2,
And more or less predicted Star Wars Episode 7 to a T with this filibuster.
a little bit. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that meme.
That was great. Yeah. Oh
But yeah,
yes.
just everything about Star Wars. Oh my god, man! Everything like. It's sad that George Lucas can't ever, get claimed for it. But I honestly hope he's getting paid royalties for some of his work because that's still his property.
Yeah, I mean he is now part of the creative process once again, even if as a consultant for the Star Wars
Good.
for the Star Wars shows. But yeah.
Good. Like honestly, just I've grown past the whole like, oh, let's blame Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, I've grown past that. Just like be like, Kathleen, if it was your fault, still don't do anything like that ever again. Just like write checks, green light things. Just please let the idea people do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm past the hate. I'm past the hate because like, it's not even worth it anymore. Because it's like at the end of the day, it's probably her and then a handful of other people that has something to do with the mistakes that was the sequel trilogy. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, everything about Star Wars right now looking
good,
bro.
lovely,
Fucking
beautiful.
man.
So yeah, definitely look forward to episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Kenobi. Maybe more if Ewan McGregor is to be.
But
trusted.
wait, there's more.
Wait, there's more. Do I think we're actually gonna get more? Nah, it's
Probably not.
But yeah. So yeah, guys. I think that's a good place to end it for tonight. So, JC, thanks for coming on. Glad to have you back.
It's good to be back, and I promise this is only a one-time thing. I'm gonna actually have the arm set for next podcast. Don't worry. I'm professional like this. I actually will have it, right here.
It works. It works. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And until next time, peace out, and may the force